And first up, super excited about this. I remember him from season 6, so close he could smell it. Jake Worthington from Team Blake of The Voice. He was named first runner-up season 6, but since then he has independently released an EP of original songs.
That's right, and we're happy to welcome Jake to the Yellow Couch, and in just a little bit we're going to tell you where you can catch him right around town. Good to have you here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good to be here.
This
You're
is
a
so
cutie
exciting.
pie.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever. Do you take a lot of selfies?
I do not. I do not. I just spent $600 on my cell phone, and I just don't know how to hardly use the sucker, so...
So no selfies.
Yeah.
You don't have the selfie
I mean, I like a regular picture, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You just throw it at somebody, somebody will take a picture for you.
I would feel like you'd have to get good at them, though, because fans would always want to be taking one with you, or are they the ones holding it and doing the selfie with you?
I mean, a little bit of both. You know, I gotten good at it,
Yeah.
you know, but I don't do it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, if I'm bored and sitting in the truck or whatever, I'm not, you know.
But that's the best lighting.
No, it's all about the angle, right?
Yeah.
Where's home for you? I forget.
South of Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my first job in television was in Beaumont, Texas. Have you ever been there?
Oh yeah, yeah. My
It's
aunt
like right
lives-
between Houston and like Lake Charles, Louisiana. You know, it's like a place that people drive through. It's not
about
usually,
15 minutes from the border.
Yeah, it's not usually a destination. It's more of a drive-through. You know.
Yeah.
But you have a great accent. What was it like being on the Voice? Why'd you pick Blake?
Really?
Well, I know.
No.
But see, for a guy like you to pick Adam, did that ever cross your mind, like switching it up a little?
It did. You know, Adam was a really cool cat, and you know, I didn't think you know, if they all turned their chairs, wasn't nothing I would have taken anybody really, you know, but I just had to stick with what I thought was right, and man, you know, life was good to me in that few months, and people were good to me, and I was blessed, and you know, it's just coming from that and trying to be successful from that in the right ways and in the right manner, you know.
Do you feel like it has given you everything that you had hoped it had? Because sometimes I feel like people think, you know, because they're on a reality show, they're instantly going to blow up and have everything they want.
Right.
And they don't realize that there's a lot of work that's still got to go in.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was something that you have to be is definitely prepared, and I wasn't prepared. I was younger, you know.
How old were you when you started season 6?
17.
Yeah.
That's young.
When I started the
You're
whole
19
process,
now?
I'm 20 now.
20 now.
I'm still a youngster, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't prepared, and you know, that's something. That's kind of the best things. You know, the best things aren't planned things in life to me,
Yeah.
and you know, it happened, and it took me, you know, a year and a half to get all my eggs in a basket, and you know, my ducks in a row, and everything right at home, and.
Who was the person in your life who said, you know what, you should audition for The Voice?
My mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, I ain't doing that, you know. And,
Yeah,
and of
because where
course,
did you sing before The Voice? Did you sing at church or sing
no,
karaoke?
I was a professional shower singer. You know, I just sat around. I picked guitar and yes, I sing, obviously. But I would play at like cook-offs and in bars that I knew people so I could get into. You know, friends of mine who knew the bar owners and stuff like that. We'd go in there and play, and you know, we were 14, 15, playing everything from B.B. King to George Jones to AC/DC. So, you know, everybody's done that, and you know, all my life I'll do that, and it's just cool to finally be doing it on a professional level. You know.
I think you've got a huge career ahead of you. I mean, you're so young.
Thank you.
One of the things I learned from being in Texas a lot for a little while was how important the hats are. Hats in Texas, it's like you have to have very specific hats. You buy them at specific places. So I want to know how many cowboy hats you own and what makes you choose a good one.
Well, what makes you choose a good one is having a lot of money.
Because they are expensive.
They are. You can find yourself spending $800 to $1,200 on a hat, and you know, it's kind of like a hat is like your underwear. You know.
How so?
It fits you perfect.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
And you got to find that right pair.
I didn't know if you maybe wore your underwear on your head sometimes.
No. Well, you know, I'm sure there's been circumstances where I ended up doing that, but
So
no.
how many do you own?
I have maybe 2 or 3.
Okay.
This is a felt hat, beaver hat, and I had that one when I was on The Voice, and it got messed up because it got all that makeup in it. So they ended up giving me a new one.
Really?
And I about beat the.
Did you wear a lot of makeup on the show? Because I couldn't tell when I saw you singing in that
Oh yeah,
video.
oh
a lot
yeah.
Of makeup.
I look dead, you know.
Yeah.
I look dead right now too, but it's.
You know, Usher was a judge in the season that you were in, right?
This man.
I love Usher. What'd you think
He
of
was
him?
a cool cat, man.
Yeah?
He sure was.
Cool
That
guy.
sucker can dance.
Yeah,
right?
He can dance. He can dance. I like it.
Who's your favorite? Who are your favorite country stars in particular?
Oh, I have such a very large list, but I guess if it hadn't have been for folks like Vern Gosdin and Jones and Haggard and Joe Diffie and Mark Chestnut, Tracy Byrd, Tracy Lawrence, George Strait, Kid Rock, I guess music wouldn't be cool to me, but there's a lot of cats out there.
A lot of good music.
Oh yeah.
You've got a show in town coming up.
Yes, ma'am.
People can come out and see you. You've got the website, thejakeworthington.com, where you can find out more. But you'll be at Bootz Saloon in Oak Creek. Tonight you're going to be judging Idol Live, and then Saturday you'll have a full band. So that's where you can find him here in town. Listen to his beautiful sound. Wish we would have had time for you to sing today, but you are fantastic, and hopefully you'll come back and do that again.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. There'll be another time, I hope.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
You can stay put for a second because we're going to get up and move, but we appreciate you being here so much.
Thank y'all
It's
for having me.
fantastic. And
Thank
you have
you,
such
Jake.
good manners. Tell your mom that I said that. Will you?
I will.
Do that
I will.
for me.
I will.
I love it. Thanks so much, Jake.